January 25th, 2024. Another trading day. Small account challenge / trade the pool. Challenge. So today was by far the worst day I've had in this challenge. I I basically reverted back to some of my old habits, and I overtraded today. It was, it's very, very, very slow, and it's very difficult for me to continue to maintain my patience as watching stocks all day and not much action or not much opportunity. So I think I've finally caved to the pressure and started over trading. First stock I traded was LVTX, and I started with a pre-market trade, my first pre-market trade, and I decided to try to take this bounce right here, bouncing off the VWAP. But as I realized we get closer to open, I realized I should just go ahead and take the trade off. The stock wasn't really bouncing like I thought it would, and it only took me a few minutes to realize I should go ahead and take the trade off, because more than likely when the stock opens, it's going to tank, and surely that's what it did. But overall, I don't think it was a terrible trade or a bad setup. It's just the timing was bad. But pre-market, it was just okay. The setup was just okay. But next time, if I get in pre-market, I should try to get in at least 30 minutes before the opening bell. And then so as soon as the market opened, like I mentioned, it trades off or sells off and essentially stops me out. So right off the bat, I'm red. And then, stupid me, it's not even my type of trade, but I get in, I try to get in just as the stock dips below the 5-minute opening low, thinking, okay, I'll just take this as a opening range breakdown trade. But I told myself during this challenge I'm not going to take opening range trades because it's a little too difficult to manage on my iPhone. But I did anyways. And on the stock that I had no business trading, a 5-minute opening range breakout trade to begin with. And, I got a decent feel because as I open up my app and try to log in and take the trade, stock kind of pulls up a bit. So, I was actually kind of happy I got filled a little bit higher or up here. But again, shortly as I get in and it's doing this action here, I realize it's stupid to even be in here because there's not a whole lot of room to the downside. I just want to, I'm just trying to get small gains, which is not my strategy. But again, I'm just frustrated. I'm feeling free at this point because for one, I took a pre-market trade, which I haven't done yet. It's something that I've only done a couple times over the years, and I do that. So these two trades, the first two trades, should have been a sign that I need to maybe step away because I don't have myself in check today. But yeah, I ended up getting out in here for like basically break even, and then I realized, wait a second, the stock still looks solid. So like I'm thinking it could still sell off at least to about $2 or 190. I mean, it could tank, and basically I think I have Tim Gritani in my head. I've been watching. I was watching his videos for a few hours actually yesterday, last night, listening to him talk about his shorting style, and I think that crept into my mindset because I'm just thinking this should not even be up. It's going to sell off eventually, but I didn't really have a major plan. I just figured it should sell off, and it did a little bit, and when I go into the 1 minute chart, I see, well, the 200 was actually supporting strong. And once I saw that, I realized I need to just, go ahead and get out because, I don't know, it's small gain. It's $2 or 205 support was holding strong. So I don't know. But as I see it going down a little bit, I get greedy. I'm like, okay, let it go down maybe 5, 10 more cents, and then I'll get out. But once again, greed got my handed to, so it rose up and basically just took me out here. So all three trades, well, at least 2 out of 3, I should have never been in. Just stupid trades, trying to get little gains and just nickel and dime myself. But every time, I know how I do. As soon as the stock, I can realize I'm in a bad trade, but if the stock starts to go in my favor, I talk myself into staying in it longer than I should, and therefore I hold much longer than I should. Because I realized I should have been out as it's hitting support and just take the little $5, $10 gain, but I stayed in. But yeah, that's it for this trade. 3 red trades, stupid trades. So the next stock I traded, I think this was next, PCSA. Let's see here. Okay, so this one was kind of interesting because I think, for one, once again, not the best setup. But I'm looking for something to trade, and I like how there's no lower wick on this candle, so that kind of tells me this might be a solid bounce off the 9. I like riding the 9 or any moving average, well, the 9 and the 20, and so I decided to buy here. It's for the next 10 minutes. I'm just holding, thinking maybe I should just get out, cut my losses, but this candle starts to get up a bit, turn up a bit, and I'm thinking, okay, now it's go time. Now it's go time. It starts to creep up little by little, and I started to put my limit order in just in case I think it was about 620 or so, just over 6, and the stock zooms up and doesn't quite get to where I need it to be, but I probably should have just had my price target a little bit lower, around this high right here, just to get out, just to get some kind of profit, maybe 575-ish. When did I get in? PCSA. Trying to find my entry on this. Failed. 528. Yeah, so 575, 580 should have been my target. It literally just ran up here for a split second, 1 second, maybe a second and a half, and then just quick flash right down. And I knew right then I messed up. I gotta once again, I gotta just have better price targets and just get out right away. Or because I'm tired of a stock going up a decent amount, enough for me to take profits, but I just stay in. So that was that. Could have been an easy winner, not an easy one, but a winner, and I kind of messed up there. Next stock was RESN, and this was probably the only decent trade setup. You know, I saw, and if I can get just at least one of these per day, I'll be alright. I will be alright. So yeah, let's start here. So you know, I see a nice hold, hold on the VWAP, or a nice flat VWAP here, which I took as strong support. So I decided to buy, and also this bottomy tail hammer. You know, that the stock was ready to go, and I decided to jump in here. Stock is not a good looking stock by any means at this point. I mean, these candles were solid, but this action where I got in here is just stupid. I don't like that crap. But again, I'm anxious to trade. I get in, and my first target was going to be around the previous high, but unfortunately I got stopped out. So I mean, if there was better quality stocks to trade, I would have never been in this one. But yeah, I took it and lost. And unfortunately, this was the stock that made me reach my daily limit, drawdown limit, and got a message from Trade the Pool that they're freezing my account for the rest of the day. They gave me an opportunity to bypass that freeze, but I decided it's probably best I just stop trading for the rest of the day. I don't want to make any more mistakes. I only have about $300 left of drawdown before I gotta basically reset or start over for the challenge. So what's interesting is that I recorded this, which I'm gonna upload as well. Just the stock moving. I'm basically new. This looked like another decent shot at maybe trading, but because I was at my max drawdown, I just had to watch from the sidelines. And unfortunately, this wasn't good enough. This setup wasn't good enough for me to make the trade in my personal account. So I just watched it, and sure enough, boom, it goes. And this is the one trade I could use every day to really grow my account. Because I would have got in around 739, and first target probably around $798, and then I just rode this trend from for the rest till I would try to get $10 out of it, but yeah. So that was my day basically. So I got one last shot at this. not one last shot. If I could turn it around, then great. I just got to make sure the setups are perfect, really good. This setup was like a C plus setup, and this is the best setup of all the entire day. So I got all the trade B setups and better. Hopefully tomorrow there's better activity. I'm gonna get up early in the morning again to try to see if there's anything available. This waking up so early is wearing me down, but hey, I'm jobless at the moment, so I gotta figure something out.